Okay, so here's a bit of an update to my green wire saga. So as you can see, I've removed the entire wire. I didn't cut it. I removed the entire cable from the car, and I've taken it out of the connectors, out of the CDI plug. As you can see down here, where it's been, in the harness, it's quite soft and malleable. But as you get towards the exposed part, which runs around the back of the motor around the timing covers and whatnot, it's quite dark brown, and it's quite hard, it's quite stiff. And this little part here is where it was pressed up against. You can see it's sort of got an indentation. It's been pressed up against the corner of the motor. It's done over 300,000 kilometers, which I think's 200 and something thousand miles, and what wasn't visible without removing it was that the coax is completely exposed. So I'm just going to stick my multimeter into the terminals again, just one sec. Okay, so I've stuck my multimeter in. I've just got it on continuity, and at the moment it's not beeping because the shield and the signal wire are separated all the way to the plug. But if I move this a little bit, oh, there you go. You can hear it now beeping away. I can actually get it to stop beeping if I press on it. So yeah, the signal wire is shorting on the coax just here. So that was the source of all my problems. I've replaced that green wire with the Euro parts wire, which for the 928. Because it's long. I know everyone uses the 6-inch one, which has the plug on one end, and then you've got to buy. So if you buy the 6-inch, well, this one comes with a plug as well, but I've cut it off. But if you buy the 6-inch cable for the 911, you have this plug, and then you've got to buy yourself another 2-pin plug that goes in here, and then you buy yourself some more coax wire. But I couldn't understand. Well, it just seemed to me like, well, this part of the plug, which is going to be right near the engine, right near the distributor and the high tension leads and everything, that's not going to be shielded. Like, this part isn't shielded. So rather than have a join down here close to the distributor, I figured I'm better off to have a full coax cable all the way. And I'll just show you what I've done on the car. So you can see my nice fresh green wire coming out of this distributor there, and I've just unwrapped the tape from the harness. I've pulled the pins out of the CDI, and all I did was I replicated the pin arrangement on the end of the Euro wire and just plugged it back into the plug, and it works great. So now the wire is, sure, it runs around the coil and everything like that, but it's fully shielded, and I think this should be safe. We'll find out. We'll drive it and we'll find out. Maybe I can get it to go underneath. I've really stuffed myself there, haven't I? No. Yeah, I'll have to unplug all I'll have to remove the cap and unplug the 14 pin, and maybe I can route this underneath the harness here rather than having it close to the distributor there. But it should be good. Let me know what you think.